Caroline Marks taking on Caitlin Simmers. Caitlin Simmers up now, tracking down the line. Speed turn through the whitewater section out in front. Beautiful hack there. And she will lay low to try to see this open face open up a bit. And she'll hang in there. Starting off this semifinal against Caroline Marks. And she's found a fun-looking end section to work with. The California puts a lot into it, but gets disconnected and goes down. It's focused on Katie, Molly, Betty Lou, and you realize the reigning world champ is still a part of that, being so young as a world champion. First wave, Flick, how'd you like it?
I love these two turns from Katie. I think she was on her way to a pretty good score. That fall at the end here, I liked how cruisy she was through this middle section too, just not forcing anything. But as she brought it through to the inside, it just looked like this wave was giving her the perfect little end section to maybe recreate one of those layback hacks that Joanne was going to do. But we'll just have a look here what happened, because she goes up, she does go for a layback, but her nose of her board just gets, whoa, and she actually kind of had a gnarly little wipeout in there.
Last year they had 5 matchups. That was Katie's first year on tour. And this is their 6th matchup right now, but imagine in 5 years they're probably going to have 4 pages worth of matchups.
I can't wait. What a cool matchup to see it really at any venue, as Katie Simmers had a 4.83 on her opener. Essing to keep her rail engaged on that Chris Borst design. Throwing down the slash on the open face, and she'll get out of there.
Here we go. This wave here on the inside, a little bit smaller, but this first turn, she cracks it up into the lip. Almost lost control, comes around this section, and she actually gets one more turn straight up into the lip, gets a little release on the fins. And yeah, I just like this cool little approach that she takes through the inside here. Just super loose, super flowy, brings it through to the inside and wants to clean up that mistake from that last wave, and does definitely nail the finish.
Yeah, it'll be cool to see where the judges go here, because this was a smaller wave. Caroline didn't even look at it, but this wouldn't have suited Caroline surfing. This was a real four-hander wave, and she literally turned this mediocre wave into something special just from that turn there. So the judges will love that, and I wouldn't be surprised if this goes higher than her first wave just off the...
Has a chance to be the first ever from her country to win this event. She'll be taking on the winner of this one, either Katie Simmers or the reigning world champ, Caroline Marks, who's up now on her first wave of semifinal number 2. Sets up that first turn, looking nice and solid. Little bobble off the bottom, but recovers with a backhand hack there. Now just trimming with those little fading S-turns, and she'll have to step off. Luke not getting too carried away with his facial expressions. But she's on the board and plenty of time to settle in now, Flick.
She used her priority here, kept Katie off. I think she thought this one was maybe going to be a bit better than what it was. It did bowl up here and give her this one good section where she was able to throw a lot of spray, but that little second bauble cooked her a little bit there. But she definitely needed to get something on the board because time is ticking down.
Yeah, unfortunately that wave, it looked really good from the start here and had this nice section, and then she just jammed that perfectly, but then this next section just flattened out before she got up there. And
you're waiting for a special type of wave to come through. Definitely not accomplishing what she was hoping to do there, as Katie steps on a wave and kicks out quickly.
Yeah, that was a really interesting heat. It was a funny one. There was literally only that one big set that came through, as we see Caroline scratching for this one.
Caroline with an opportunity. Backhand float to get going down the line. Deep off the bottom. Turn goes upside down on a big section, but doesn't hang on to it. And the waves coming through for finals day. Such a beautiful part of Australia. Now rolling in, it's Katie Simmers. A lot of speed already. Throws down a cutback to kick things off. Flying into that oncoming section. Drills it. Tommy Witz loves it. Crosby behind him there. And now all patience. She could potentially get a big section here. Patience paying off. Cool little end section turn to stay on her feet as she looks to improve that 4.83.
I just love this wave from Katie. Caroline wasn't in the spot to even go this wave. So this was all on the fence right here. A little bubble there, but this was so well timed. Slashing, kicking the tail out. And then she just had to sit here and wait, and she just got gifted with the nicest inside bowl over the reef here to just slice it. Nothing too crazy, but just well surfed. I would say this could possibly go higher than her 7, I would say, because that was an amazing turn, kicking the tail out. So much speed and control there. She's just cruising through these turns.
And Caroline Marks looking for their first final of their career at this event. Late takeoff for Caroline Marks, and she ends up going over the falls. And now he's got Matthew McGillivray, and what a fun matchup. These guys haven't been in a semifinal before.
So cool. I mean, as we see, Katie Simmers using her priority here, so 6 minutes to go. Let's see if she can turn in anything.
Katie Simmers hits it off the top, now getting out in front, really digs in with the slide, but she loses control and goes down.
So yeah, just a bit of a sell there from Caroline. Katie holding her off. Bit of foam on the face here. Didn't really get a first proper turn, but then this wave just gave her this extra bonus section through the inside into the lip, and then this is where she pushed extra hard, and
she put together some great backhand turns. As having another roll of the dice here is Caroline.
Caroline now setting up the backhand. Throws down a snap. Big section there, and ends up hanging on to that turn in what has been a frustrating semifinal heat for the reigning world champ. She's going to look to shake this one off. Still in a great position on the rankings. And for a shot to take the yellow jersey heading into Margaret River.
Wow. She's on fire.
Look at this. This wave will be scored up in time. She doesn't need it. But might as well get another feel of the lineup before you back out there for a big bells final. One of the biggest heats of her career to come later on today.
Crack it.
just reading these waves so well. This is going to be an amazing final.
And Katie will be going for her 4th championship tour win. And Joanne's going for back-to-back wins here in 2024 on the CT schedule.